Methodist, there was a discussion downstairs when they said Methodists say that pastors or we cannot get involved in political concerns.
Yang pertama untuk penjelasan yang kumpulan di bawah kata pastor yang dari Methodist tidak boleh ambil bahagian dalam politik.
I don't know all the history of the Methodist Church, but as far as I know, there's nothing to say that a pastor cannot express his political opinion or cannot make a stand personally.
Bagi Bishop dia kata dia kurang tahu dalam history, tapi apa yang dia tahu tiada ada larangan untuk pastor mengambil bahagian dalam politik.
We don't want you to say
bersendirian.
Yeah. But however you say I support BN, but I will want you to go to the pulpit and preach a Sunday sermon and say everybody will support BN. We don't want that, right?
Apa yang kami tidak mahu ialah kita berkhotbah tentang parti politik yang kita sokong di mana di pulpit di mana-mana tempat.
And neither does the church comes out to say that we support BN or Pakatan Raya. The church itself will not take a position unless in very extreme circumstances, which is not the situation in Malaysia at the moment.
Yang ini juga untuk gereja, kecuali keadaan-keadaan yang sangat tidak dijangka.
Okay. So however, we do want to encourage all Christians to think about the moral issues and the political issues in this country, because Christian discipleship has got moral implications, has got political implications.
Tetapi kami galakkan supaya umat-umat Kristian untuk berfikir secara terperinci tentang aspek-aspek moral.
So, Reverend Pasaha, where are you? Next time, a demonstration orang asli land rights go. I mean, you are concerned about moral issues, but orang asli don't have land. It's a very sad thing. And they have been there for years, but hundreds of years, but they say the land doesn't belong to you. You have a right to make a stand, and the church will support you. I hope you understand the distinction between the church. The church not taking a position, but the individual must make a stand when it comes to moral issues, especially. Alright?
Kami harap kita faham tentang isu moral dan juga tentang hak-hak yang politik.
Of course, I want to say that we want to ask if you all ever have to go and make a demonstration of the party, please. The violence is something that we Christians always say we avoid. Okay.
Ya, kalau kita pergi demonstrasi, yang harus kita elakkan ialah keganasan. Ya, itu selalu kita elakkan.
Okay, that's the first thing I want to say. The second thing I want to say is this: we've come to the end of a very fruitful conference, I think.
Kita telah sampai ke pengakhirannya
berbuah
yang sangat berhasil,
I just want us to go away so that we can think in a proper perspective of the whole issue.
Ya, saya mahu kita balik berbawa dengan perspektif yang keseluruhan.
The solutions in life is not satu cara saja. Okay.
Masalah kehidupan tidak diselesaikan dengan satu cara.
I think there are different levels at which we must be working at, and the church must engage at different levels.
Saya ingat gereja kita harus menceburi setiap peringkat yang ada.
And none of us got any strength, energy, or time to work at all the levels.
Kita tidak ada tenaga untuk menceburi setiap peringkat.
Some of us will, like Professor Jaya was talking about, political engagement.
Ada yang seperti Profesor Jaya mengatakan dari segi politik.
And that's a very important one. And we're looking forward to the next election where JB puts up the layang.
Looking forward.
Okay.
Kita menunggu ke harap-harap.
So that's one level, and then there's another level we're talking about social concern. We reaching out to the needs of the poor people.
Itu satu peringkat yang lain lagi ialah kebajikan masyarakat.
I've been challenging my Iban friends. I say start a good training school for technical school for your people.
Saya
Cabar
kawan-kawan kita dari Iban untuk menubuhkan atau memulakan sekolah teknikal.
For those of you who don't know, halfway between here and airport is the Montfort Boys Home. Very well run, and they train them in welding, car mechanic, air conditioning and refrigeration, and carpentry. And every one of the young people has really got job offers even before they graduate.
Boleh faham? Ya, sekolah
Montfort
Boys, ya, di tengah-tengah sini.
If you just pass it, you see it. It's all very big. Alright? So this is a big one. Alright. But so the second level, that's the level of engagement and the social concern. We reach out, we take care of those in need, in poverty.
Ini peringkat yang kedua, kita mencuburi kita dalam kebajikan masyarakat.
When Mr. Lim Seng Heng as a lawyer was talking about the legal and the constitutional and the human rights issue. That's another level which we must be dealing with right now.
Ya, Saudara Lim dia mengatakan mengemukakan peringkat yang lain itu dari segi perundangan.
And some of you has been like Brinket talking about the need for prayer and revival for the whole church to shake up the whole church, to strengthen the whole church.
Saudara Bengkek mengatakan kita harus berdoa revival itu ke bangunan rohani.
And but remember, revival and prayer itself is not enough without the discipling process. Because a lot of revivals has shot up and then it crashes because there's no proper follow-up in discipling.
Tetapi hanya setakat berdoa dan juga kebangkitan rohani itu adalah tidak cukup. Tetapi kemuritan itu juga satu hal yang penting sebab permulaan dengan baik tetapi dia akan menurun sebab kemuritan itu tidak diutamakan.
So we have different levels of responses, and God will call each of us to a deep. I don't think any of us can handle all five, but God will give you a task in hand, and if you got a task, you hear the calling, it is your task and my task to respond.
Kita semua ada peranan kita untuk dimainkan, tanggungjawab kita dipikul, tetapi untuk semua kita tidak boleh mencuburi dalam setiap peringkat. Yang penting ialah panggilan kita di peringkat yang mana. Itulah adalah tanggungjawab kita.
I think many of you are saying, after this, so what? Habiskan konferensi ini, apa kami nak buat? Kita nak buat. That's the question that many of you are asking. Okay, right? Okay, I want to say this. Don't wait for the bishop to do something. Get what you have to do.
Jangan tunggu bishop untuk lakukan sesuatu. Apa yang kita harus lakukan ialah kamu yang pergi.
The bishop is getting old. Right? You got more energy.
Bishop sudah
dia akan menjadi lebih tua. Kamu yang lebih bertenaga.
So my point is, don't wait for your president, don't wait for a committee. And the Lord lays upon your heart to do, put your hand and get on with it.
Apa yang saya nak katakan ialah jangan tunggu presiden, jangan tunggu komiti, tetapi kamu yang harus berhubung.
If you got contact with lawyers who are willing to fight the land rights issue in Sabah, get them to get involved and get them to do it.
Kalau kamu ada hubungan dengan peguam, dapatkan mereka untuk menolong dan juga menyelesaikan masalah isu-isu yang ada.
If the Lord lays upon your heart to do effective church planting, evangelism and discipling work among the orang asli or among the Bumi Putra in Sabah, go and get on with it.
Kalau Tuhan membebankan kamu untuk mendirikan gereja-gereja di antara orang Bumi Putra, sila pergi.
So that's the first thing I want to say. Get on with what the Lord lays upon your heart to do. Don't wait for the church leadership says, or wait for the bishop, wait for the president. Don't wait.
Sila mulakan dengan beban-beban yang ada di dalam hati kamu. Yang itulah seruan Tuhan. Jangan tunggu komiti gereja pemimpin untuk menggalakkan atau menunjuk.
But having said this, I want to conclude with one final comment.
Saya nak adakan satu
Kesimpulan.
kesimpulan yang terakhir.
I think whether it's the first or second or third conference for SCAC, this is the first time we've met as a whole church, represented from the whole Methodist Church for this. Am I right?
Yes.
Kali pertama ada peserta-peserta dari seluruh Methodist Church berkumpul berbincang isu-isu ini. Betul?
Ya.
I'm sure all of us would want to see something of this continue in the years ahead.
Amen.
Yes.
Bishop dia ingin melihat penyambungan yang ada di tahun depan.
So as a start, I want to suggest that before we leave, we appoint a small working committee to coordinate this future for BM ministry work.
Sebelum kita bersurai, Bishop cadangkan supaya kita adakan tumbuhkan satu komiti untuk teruskan ini.
Dr. Wong Gising, you are the chairman of the Bahasa Ministry Work Board, right?
Ya.
Sister Ling Sing.
Or Leasing.
Yeah, she is the
Chairman. And you are the
chairman of the board.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you need to get inside, right? But of course, this has been confirmed by President. I'm sure very want to appoint or attract people to come, right? And then we will need to go to but I think among yourself, maybe you all just need to sit down and get a few people to make sure that this committee keeps going. As I say, we can talk at the Council of Presidents level, but if there's a small committee willing to take this forward, I think it will help the future work.
Ya, bagi Bishop dia akan letakkan ini dalam Council of Presidents, tetapi kita harus adakan satu kumpulan yang kecil jabatan kuasa supaya kerja ini boleh
teruskan,
dilaksanakan.
Okay, and then we have representative as much as possible from every conference. So the president nominate somebody, but president please nominate somebody who's really involved. Don't nominate somebody who's got no time for this.
Ya, kita ingin dapatkan setiap wakil dari setiap persidangan. Presiden harus ambil notice.
Okay, that's all I want. Before I close, I want to say once again thank you to Dr. Wong, Mr. Siu, and these people in the Sabah friends, Reverend Wong Su, Reverend Cecilia, and all of them, and many of their team, they have done tremendous work, and I'm sure you will appreciate it.
Amen.
Thank you, Bishop, for your advice. Kita nak luangkan